So this thing is something that Vernon came, and I thought about it a lot this weekend with all the stuff that I saw and happening and all that. This is something Vernon came to me one night, evening after Bible school, and he said the Lord showed him this. And this actually is exactly what we're talking about. What are we eating and what are we listening to? This thing, when I thought about this, when I thought, man, that's actually exactly what it is that game. He came and he told me, the Lord showed him we as believers are playing snakes and ladders with the Lord. You all know the game Snakes and Ladders. Slangetjies en leertjies. And when he told me that, man, that thing hit me. I've been thinking about that thing a lot of times after you told me that. That's something beautiful the Lord showed you. And I mean, you sat also with it and the Lord showed you stuff. He can probably give you more detail if you can talk to him about it. I just want to drop this in your spirit. Are you playing snakes and ladders with the Lord? You know the game? You throw the dice and you move up the ladders to get to the end. But every now and again the snake bites you and you've got to go down and start again. And guess what? The top row of that game is got especially one snake right in front of the end. If that thing bites you, it takes you all the way down. And that pride kicks in when you think you're at your peak of your ministry or whatever you're doing. And then the enemy comes and he hits you and he takes you down and he breaks you to pieces. Stop playing snakes and ladders with the Lord. Because there's snakes everywhere. But we're taking a chance to see if we can skip the snake. Going to choose this. Let's see if I can do this thing and not get away with it. This sin. I'm going to take a chance with this sin and see if I can get past the snake, and then that snake eats you and you got to go down. And what happens if the snake bites you too many times? You get fed up with the game. You don't want to play it anymore. You don't worry about the end anymore. That's what you do in our spiritual life as well. We are playing snakes and ladders. We're choosing and gambling on sins and what we choose and how we choose it and what we do. And then every time we get the double number, you get it to move twice. You think, I've made it. And then wham, the snake hits you again. Because we get relaxed and we do the things we want to do in the world. I'm saying all this and I'm ending over the snakes and ladders because I want you to see, what are you choosing? It plays a huge, massive role in your life. What you're eating, what you're listening to. Do you know what you must walk in? Because all these things you've got to walk out. But we want to play a game. See how far we can get with this thing. But watch out when that last snake bites you. Then you've got to start from scratch. It will break you to be a baby again as a believer. And we've seen it happen with people. You know, they're up there with the Lord and then something happens in their life. Either a loved one dies, something normal, a loved one dies or something. But because their foundations are not strong enough, you go down and bam, they have to start from the bottom up again. And it's not even sin sometimes. But unfortunately, most of the time it's sinful stuff that we do. But sometimes it's not even a sinful thing. But if your foundation is not Jesus, that thing will hit you that you become a baby again in the spirit. And sometimes we even die there. And we stay there and we leave the Lord. We've got to come to a place where we are not fazed by any wind of doctrine, anything that blows, and we just get blown away with it. We've got to stand firm and say, in Him we trust. We seek Jesus and Jesus alone. There might be beautiful stuff, other stuff, and stuff. We seek Him. We seek Him and only Him.